Hello, my dear children. Very good morning. You're most welcome in class 11th Accountancy. I, R.R. Tripathi from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur, just going to explain how the journal entries are made, whether the GST levied by the government on the organization relating to goods or other income or expenses incurred during the assessment year. Through the practical question and series of video, it has been explained in previous video. Just the goods lost by fire or any accident that may be cause of loss, how the GST is adjusted. Because of that, this one is the tax, one nation, one tax imposed by the government to all other essential items except some items, you know it very well, and the rate of GST has been also explained for the sake of you. Now the practical question, you have sent me the problem and some students are asking, sir, relating to goods and the other expenses are incomes earned by the enterprise are expenses incurred during the accounting period, how the GST is charged and the adjustment of GST will be adjusted in the books of account explained. That's why I am going to explain regarding the GST just taken into consideration for enterprises. Suppose that question number 13, you have sent me the problems. Question number 13. Question number 13. Through this video, just try to dissolve the fact how the GST adjusted. Now the first information given, this one is the question. Give journal entries for the following adjustments in final accounts, assuming CGST and SGST at the rate of 9% each. The first information given, closing stock rupees 80,000, market value 1 lakh. Just the first entry will be transferred to the trading account when the income statement, when the trading account is prepared. Just this stock, whether the market value or original value of the stock, whichever is less, recorded in the books of account. So the first entry will be closing stock account debit, closing stock account debit to trading account. Trading account, the less value 80,000. 80,000. And it's a question. The question arises over here, my dear. Sir, GST, because of that, when the goods will be purchased, then the GST will be adjusted. It will have been adjusted in the books of account on purchasing time. That's why here GST is not charged. And outstanding salaries. Now salary account debit to outstanding salaries. You know it very well. Because of that, why the salary and wages are exempted from GST. These are exempted from GST. So we can, the second digit we can pass this way. Salary account debit. Salary account debit to outstanding salary. Outstanding salary account. That is the amount that is given. Now dear children, you can see 21,000. 21,000. Then after third information, insurance premium amounting to rupees 10,000 is paid in advance. That is the prepaid expenses. So because of that, GST is exempted from the insurance premium. So prepaid insurance premium account debit. Prepaid insurance premium account debit to insurance premium. It belongs to the next year. That's why it will be deducted from the insurance. So the insurance premium will be credited and prepaid expenses debited by the amount 10,000. $6,000. Now fourth information regarding the GST that is given. 6,000 received for rent related to the next accounting period. Just 6,000 rent related to the next accounting period, that just the received, that is the unaccrued income, not relating to the GST. Because of that, whatever the unaccrued income, it has been already adjusted. This income already adjusted. So the rent account debit in fourth entry, just we can find rent received account debit to unaccrued, because this one belong to the next year, unaccrued rent. That is the amount 6,000. This one is the advance received. And in fifth, commission accrued but not received during the accounting year, 1,500 year. And here the GST will be collected from the particular filo, you can see commission accrued but not received during the accounting year rupees 1500. The entry will be when the GST is collected, that is the output GST, and when GST is paid, that is called the input GST. So now dear children, the entry will be in fifth, you can see accrued commission. Accrued commission accrued commission account debit to commission account. To commission account and to output CGST and to output SGST. Just the 9% amount given, 1500, 135, 135 and 135, that will be the output GST, and 1500 commission. The total will be 1770. Now see over here, dear children, that's the amount. Because of just this one is the accrued commission. This is earned during the particular accounting period but not received. We can receive this income in next year. So that's why it will be the assets of the enterprise, and 135 will be adjusted in output GST given in trial balance. It will be added. Now next that is given, the goods costing rupees 20,000 destroyed by fire and insurance company admitted a claim for rupees 15,000 only. Only 15,000 the claim has been admitted by the insurance company. So dear children, what is the loss? It's a question. Loss is about the 20,000. So loss by fire account debit. Loss by fire account debit to purchase whatever the goods purchased for, that is given costing 20,000. It's a 20,000. And just GST will be paid. This will have been paid. So to input CGST, to input SGST. 20,000, 1,800, 1,800 and 1,800. Just this will be the entry The total 23,600. Now you can see over here, because here when the GST will have been paid for this on purchasing, that will be 3,600. The GST input will be debited, and when such accident caught in organization, then what happened? The GST will be credited. Because of that, this input CGST and SGST will be deducted from the total input GST. And the company committed the 15,000 only. 15,000. So insurance claim account debit, the other entry, insurance claim account debit, loss by, and this one is the whatever the loss incurred, profit and loss account debit, PL account also debited to loss by 5. To loss by 5. Total 23,600, and this amount claim 15,000, and rest of the amount in profit and loss account 8,600. You can see over here. Just this is the method of adjusting the GST and preparing the financial statement of the organization. Now here you can see, my dear, again in question number 13, that is given just the closing stock in additional information given, how this will be the general entries passed relating to goods in GST. Because of that, closing stock refer the such goods which are remain unsold at the end of the year. That's why closing stock also, when the goods will have been purchased for the organization, just the GST will have been paid. That's why GST adjusted, so the actual amount of 80,000 will be transferred to the trading account, closing stock account debit to trading account. It will be credited in trading account. Salary outstanding salary is given. Salary and wages are just exempted from the GST. So the actual amount what are given in the information 21,000 as outstanding, means this has been incurred during the assessment year but not paid to the particular year. It will be paid in the next year. That's why it will be added in the concerned expense in the salary. So salary account debit to outstanding salary account 21,000. Prepaid insurance, that is given 10,000. So it will be deducted from the concerned expenses incurred during the assessment year. Because of that, the amount has been paid for advance. So the prepaid insurance premium expenses account debit to insurance premium account, it will be deducted. It related to the next year. And fourth one, rent received in advance, that is given 6,000. Because of that, So this one is the unaccrued rent, means unaccrued income. I mean to say the income received in advance, but the services has not been provided to the enterprise related to the next year. That's why the GST has been adjusted in this amount. So rent received account debit to unaccrued rent. Because of that, this amount will be deducted from the such income. And the accrued commission which has been earned during the accounting period but not received, you can see. So accrued commission account debit, what may be the just, we have to collect the output GST also, 9%. So 1500 that is given, so 9%, 135, that will be the output CGST and output SGST. So accrued commission will be 1770. Here the loss by fire account, just the committed fire takes place in the organization and 20,000 of the goods destroyed by fire. So now dear children, just the input GST, because of that paid for such when the goods were purchased. So input GST credited and input SGST credited and purchase credited, loss by fire. Insurance company admitted the claim of rupees 15,000 only, total loss including GST 23,600, and the insurance claim account debit 15,000, and profit and loss account, whatever the loss incurred during the assessment year, that is the 8,600, and to loss by fire account, that is written off. This is the proper way passing the journal entry. Thank you very much. Keep on watching the video and this series of video for the sake of you deserve the information, deserve the fact, and try to solve the questions given.